Mickey talks the truth.
Okay. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind.
Hey, listen, you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
He talks, Mickey.
Y'all already know all information contained on this live is for entertainment, heavy on a mother effing entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used on this live is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you and your mama, not nobody on this channel, this panel, or in this chat. And another disclaimer for those who have not read the description to my channel, I am not a lawyer. Nothing I say should be used as legal advice because it's not legal advice, okay? If you do need legal advice, however, you can go talk to an actual licensed lawyer or attorney of your choosing, all right? And like the disclaimer says in the video, that you can actually see the consequences of anything that you try to run with from the channel is definitely on you, all right? So with that being said, hey, just sit back, enjoy my opinion based off my free thoughts of what I'm listening to, and y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let's get started.
You can't handle the truth.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it. What's up, Truth Team? We are back at it. Spare the moment. Falling, what's up? Arkansas, okay. Leo, what's up? Y'all know it's 3 o'clock, so I'm watching out for my grandbaby bus, okay? I did not know they was having a bond hearing today for Alicia Andrews in the case of the murder of Julio Foolio, but Court TV is scheduled to stream it, so we're going to watch it. I will have to step away in a minute as soon as the bus pull up to get the baby off the bus, but then I'm back on it. But I wanted to go ahead and get it started, because it was supposed to start at 3 p.m. But you already know court don't never start and the buses never be on time, okay? So I got my camera pulled up just because I don't hear it. Because, boy, they be quick to take the churn back to the school. All right, so, yeah, that's what we got going on. Y'all know the first time, TT, what's up? The first time Alicia Andrews went up for bond, they did deny it. Remember, in Florida, premeditated murder, capital murder, all that is non-bondable. However, you can request a hearing in front of the judge to get bond. Case in point, remember Ryan W. Bortman. Remember, he's facing 2 counts of capital murder. However, he was able to get out because he is not considered the actual shooter, okay? Just like in this case, Alicia Andrews is not considered the shooter. Will she get bond today is the question. We'll see. I really don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm pretty sure they probably gonna bring out the fact that as far as we know, she had a baby while locked up. So maybe they'll use that as far as part of her reason to needing to be out on bond. The fact that her trial, Loud Pat, what's up? Her trial has been pushed back to October due to the prosecution. It's a couple things that could work in her favor, but will it be enough? Michael, no cursing in the comments. Can one of my moms just type no curse words in the chat so that I can pin it? But Michael says she should stay locked up. Hey, she may stay, but again, we have seen in Florida in particular people that have been able to get out on bond while fighting a murder case, okay? So we'll see. And remember, they had no gang enhancements for her part of the case. So we'll see. Like I said, she was denied bond the first time. What's up, Blue? However, will she get denied this time? Hold on, my camera just went fuzzy. Okay. All right, y'all. I do apologize. I got to monitor the camera, talk to y'all, and make sure I be out there on time. The feed is up. Let me make sure I have it. Yeah. The feed is up. Let me just refresh one good time just to make sure everything. Okay, we good. So we just waiting for it to start. What y'all thinking? Y'all thinking she's gonna get bond this time or what? Picture this and that. What's up? What's up? So we are here. Y'all do know it's the end of the month. Y'all know I do take me a day at the end of the month. So I definitely gonna be up out of here. Okay. But at the same time, my best friend birthday. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. My best friend birthday is tomorrow, and we got a busy weekend. My grandma's birthday is Sunday. So let's just say this is my last day of content for the month of August. We'll hit the ground running September 1st. I hope everybody have a safe weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. And y'all know for me, I know a lot of people out there, so I don't celebrate this holiday and I don't celebrate that holiday. Hey, you ain't got to celebrate. Listen, anytime I don't got to work and anytime I can just live life, I don't care what the reason is, I'm gonna do it, okay? And I am definitely one of the ones that, hey, I don't even need a reason to throw some food on the grill to make it a get together. So, but yeah, I hope everybody enjoy their weekend because I'm definitely gonna enjoy mine starting after we get off of this live, okay? So I have dropped one video already. It's funny, y'all asked me yesterday about the interrogation video for Young Thug. I did do a reaction to that, just dropped that like about an hour ago. I do have another video that's dropping at 4 p.m. And then I will have a video reaction video that will drop tomorrow because normally I do content on Fridays, but under the circumstances, I'm just not okay. I'm just not going to be able to do it because y'all. One thing about it, I take, and you know what? I'm so thankful for growth. Okay, because at one point, Jody, what's up? One point, I was stuck on the internet. Like it was just content. Like, and music, look, music think I'm a robot like him still. Cause he'll call me like, yo, you seen this? Or he'll send me a message. Hey, you seen this? I literally can cut it off. Okay. Cut it. When I press that button to end, I take my days off seriously. Okay. Now, last weekend, I just ain't really had nothing going on. So I kind of did some content last weekend, but this weekend, I'm not doing no content. So I'm glad I got to the point where I can do my content and turn it off and actually not think about content. Okay. Picture this and that. Say, bro, I want her to sell so bad. Hey, so far, it don't seem like she going to be telling. All right, hold on. I thought the bus was coming up the street just now. But yeah, y'all. So we just here waiting. They were supposed to start at 3 p.m. Like I said, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I gave up on Cardi B case. I'm gonna be honest. I gave up. It was boring to me. I can't stand the civil case. I appreciate everybody that pulled up for the first 3 days. Yeah, I'm not gonna be covering that. I just couldn't. Most of the time, I was doing other stuff. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. I want her to come in to save herself. I mean, it may be a situation where it's not worth it. Like 18 years is a lot of years. We had the conversation the last time. Like, I wouldn't even call her dumb. What was dumb was her being even a part of this when she ain't had to be. Okay, she could have stayed her ass home. Okay. However, 18 years is still a long time. So, like, yeah. If you wasn't offering me immunity with no jail time, no prison time, no none of that, and it's not even worth it. I'm gonna be honest. It's just 18 years was your offer. Like I told y'all before, to me, now this is just me, 18 years is life. Like, that's a long time. What's good, Jay? Like, that's a long time. No, I get the concept of the 18 is shorter than life, but 18 years is a long time to be in prison. I don't give a dang. Okay. 18 years is a long time to be in prison. That's life to me. Okay. 18 years. I'm 36. 18 years. What life do I have left in 18 years? Like on some real stuff. Like, and then you gotta remember being in prison day after day, that's not just no regular 18 years of living, right? I'm just sorry. Like, she could have caught parole though. It depends on how her plea was set up and how much because it still would have been a violent charge. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head in Florida, but like here in South Carolina, you have to do 85% of a violent charge. You know what I'm saying? Like 65 for non-violent. Murder is definitely violent. Because to my understanding, they wasn't trying to drop the charge down. But 18 years is a long time. I would have, I'll be honest, I would have took my chances at court. 18 years? 18? Listen, yeah, I'm taking my chances at court. Like I said, the only way is if I can walk out this door and be done with this today. Other than that, yeah, I'm taking this to trial. Now, you facing life and you get like a year. Okay, hell yeah, plead out to a year. Okay? But 18 years is still a long time to me. You can cut time down if you work while you locked up instead of getting paid. Yeah, and my dad is doing that, but that's still 18 years. And sometimes they not, and see, this is the thing. Sometimes they're not even budging. Like, listen. Hey, what they say they offer Govan? They offer Govan, what, 10 years? And he ended up beating a whole damn case. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to each his own. Everybody got a different thought process. My whole thing is, first and foremost, I'm not 18. I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If they don't buzz, that's because they got you in the bed. Not really. That really don't mean that. They just go, like, every office is different, but that doesn't per se mean that. Because, hence, use Govan. They offer him 20. I heard it was 10. Whatever they offer him, he got off scot-free. They even got it, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a gamble. I guess I'm a gambler to a certain degree, so maybe I'm willing to gamble. But yeah, I'm not even about to, no. I'm not doing it. I'm not going for no 8, so no double digits. Okay. Govan in her case is different though. It's really not though. You talking about the mastermind of a murder that actually wasn't there during the murder, and then you're talking about a person that was part of the conspiracy. I mean, it's really not too different, to be on some real stuff. If you really, they got her dead to rights, I think. I mean, it depends. It really just depends. We'll see how it play out. Trial hasn't started yet. We'll see how their story play out. We'll see how. Y'all said Govan was dead to rights. Just saying, that was the last trial we cut for some using him, but yeah. But we'll see. Like I said, just FYI, y'all, the Alicia Andrews trial in October, it will be a night trial for me. I will be in the office during that time period. So I do apologize to my daytime people. Hey, if you was around for the YNW Melly first hearing, then you already know how we do it. Y'all pull up on me at night, but yeah, I won't be doing it during the day. I'll be at work. You think she getting bombed? Why they push her case back? Well, they push her case back due to the prosecution illness or whatever they got going on. It really ain't had nothing to do with her or her defense. I'm not sure. I gotta listen. I don't know, y'all. I need to listen to what the argument is. So that's why I want to hear that. I don't know if I feel like she's gonna get it. I need to hear the argument. I want her to come and pull a full on Nino Brown. That's crazy. You just want some entertainment. I feel you. Hold on. I thought I heard a buzz. Dang, so she never gonna be able to raise her kid who has. Oh, I don't know who had the baby now. I don't know that this lady be knowing her details like that. But I'm pretty sure like a family member or something. But yeah, 18 years, your baby ain't gonna know you nothing but through a prison cell. And some people have to go through that. What's up, Cook? Like I said, when it comes to these cases, especially if you're the actual defendant, you got to, you got to make your own decisions. You got to make your own decision. My decision will be taking the trial. I'm not doing 18 years. I'm not. I'm not doing that. Not 18. Take my chances, windmill in court. Like I said, to be honest, she shouldn't have won. Even if she had had something to do with like finding the Airbnb, you should stay your ass home. Bosses, what's up? What's up? I said that from day one. Since June of last year, she should stay her tail home. Okay. Paranormal and Princess said the sister has the baby. My grandma used to say, if you know you're guilty, you got to take your lashes. Man, shout out to your grandma, but I wouldn't care what grandma talking about. I wouldn't care what grandma talking about, okay? Grandma, you ain't about to have to do these 18 years, okay? So yeah, that's I wouldn't care what grandma talking about. She's not gonna be able to do the domestic violence card. They already ruled on that. Okay, listen. One thing about it, like, you know, my grandma don't be knowing nothing about the legal system. I'm the go-to person, right? So that when we be at the lawyer's office and stuff for my daddy, my grandma just sit back and let me handle it. Like, yeah, grandma, okay. Same thing like with my daddy when he decided to, you know, take his plea. You know, to me, hell yeah, they offer him a great plea because you was facing a lot of time, but ultimately he had to be okay with doing the time they offered him. So you just gotta be okay with that. But I wouldn't care if I was guilty or not. The offer 18, I'm not laying down. I'm gonna fight it. I'm not laying down. If she beat her trial, you think the other's gonna beat theirs? Nah, you can't just say just because one person beat it, you know what I'm saying, that the other people gonna beat it. High Thoughts TV, what's up? Well, we don't know. We waiting for the hearing to start. The hearing's supposed to start at 3 p.m. Y'all, for y'all that's just coming in, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here, you know, checking my camera because I'm waiting for my grandbaby. It's 18 versus life. No, it's 18 versus 12 jurors. Like, listen, I wouldn't care if it was a misdemeanor case. I don't want to know I get a lawyer for anything, okay? Anything, misdemeanor or whatever, okay? I'm not copping out to nothing, okay? No, that's not a bus. I'm going to take it there. I'm going to try to beat it. I'm going to try to get it tossed. So, like, even in my petty little cases throughout my life, yeah, I'm getting me a lawyer, and we're going to fight. You could have told me, okay, listen, Mrs. says she running traffic tickets to the door. And I do not pay off traffic tickets, okay? I'm going to show up and most of my tickets in my life has always got thrown out because the officer don't show up to court. I'm definitely one of those. Haitian K, what's up? I'm definitely one of those, okay? I'm not, no, you're not. That's why I have 0 points on my license, okay? Because, you know, I'm definitely not about to pay no ticket. I will see you, where? September 9th? I will be there September 9th. Thank you, officer. Call my lawyer. Like, the hell? Y'all won't raise my insurance rates just because, like, no, I'm not one of those. Not one of those. Yes, even like what being in the wrong or not. I know I was doing 70 and a 55. What I got to do with knowing that you probably not gonna come to court because you're so used to people not coming to traffic court and you think it's below you that I'm going to sit there and just pay this $150 ticket, get 2 points on my license when I could have just waited and took my tail to court knowing you wasn't gonna be there and the judge was gonna throw it out and save me $150 and still have 0 points on my license. And no increase in my deductible, in my insurance premium. Phew, y'all crazy. Oh, I will wait it out. Surely will. Surely will. That's why I say y'all be looking at people's history thinking that's what's supposed to determine how good they are when fighting a system. No, it's the ones that ain't got nothing on there. Okay. Definitely, Mikhail, definitely important to have a lawyer on retainer. I definitely have one. Definitely have one. Okay. I don't care what it is. Okay. All right. I will let my lawyer know. Okay. I definitely have been at traffic court with a lawyer. Yes, I have. Never needed them because the officer never comes. But hey, I'm definitely one of those. Y'all better think about it. Because at the end of the day, and I know we done got off topic, but at the end of the day, worst case, you got to pay the $150 still. So why jump to pay the $150 when you got an option to where you won't even have to pay the $150 if they don't come to court? Yeah, like, and you don't even got to get a lawyer for it. Half the time they don't show up. So, Jody said, and they're not coming in my house without a warrant for any reason at all. Okay. I had them try me on that before and had a nerve to be mad when I made them go get one. I done been through that too. They can't look for me. Mr. Truth one time, And they tried to scare me, telling me they're gonna bring the SWAT team. I said, well, I'll see you when you bring the SWAT team. You're not coming here. No. Till you get one of them dedicated officers. And guess what? My lawyer would be there. And then guess what? Worst case scenario, I have to pay $150. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not about to just, drop down just because a cop won't come to court. Like, come. I'll be prepared. Like, I'll be prepared to pay my fine or not. It's the point is, why just give up just because you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. No. They be trying so hard to come into, like, I don't be playing no games. Like, I don't even open my door. I remember one time I was just sitting in here doing content, and I'm like, who is that talking? I looked out my window, and the officer was just parked in front of my yard. You would thought they were at my house. I went to my screen though, and I said, excuse me, is there a reason why you're in front of my house? He was a cool officer. He was like, is there a reason I should be there? No, that's why you need to move along. If you're next door, you need to go next door. And I shut my door. Get your shit from in front of my door. I don't need my neighbors thinking you over here. Okay. I usually won't even open the door to talk to them. They gotta talk to me through the door. Man, I won't even answer. Okay. I would look at the camera like, who that? You can bam on it. I'll talk to you through the camera. Yes. How can I help you? Yes, and I definitely got no trespassing signs up on my property. So yeah, you definitely shouldn't be over here, let alone parking like you just parlaying over here. Well, one of my people's ride past was like, oh, y'all know Mickey had the police at her house. Like, we don't do that. What's up, Big Mo? Dang, the bus ain't got here yet. The court ain't start yet. What they got going on? Hello, well, I'm too nosy for that, especially if it ain't got nothing to do with me. That's why I'm here now. But I'll be honest, my street quiet. We don't have nothing going on. It don't be shit going on. That's why it was weird to see the police just parlaying in front of my house, because we don't be having none of that. Like, a lot of my neighbors are retired, older people. Like, we don't be having none of that. Like, all you hear, only noise you hear is people getting ready to go to work. Okay. And we do got, my other neighbors got younger kids, so you may hear them playing, but other than that, we got a quiet neighborhood. I got white folks on my street. I ain't say neighborhood, I meant to say street. Like, quiet street. White folks on my street, black folks on my street, Chinese people on my street. Like, we be chilling, okay? We be chilling. Like, I remember I was gone all day with packages on my porch, and guess what? They were right there when I got there. Like, we be chilling. I love my street for sure. All right, y'all. We just waiting, chit-chatting until the court starts. And whenever the bus comes, I'm going to have to go out there. But yeah, y'all, what y'all got going on? But a lot of racist people, right? Yeah. We don't got that over here. We are not over here. Not over here for sure. Cause like my area is still like the area I stay in is still predominantly black though, but we got mixed stuff. Cause like I told y'all, I still stay in pretty much like I stay in the hood to me. Now I don't stay in the hood no more, but I don't stay too far around it. I'm like the next level up. The next level up from hood. I just got our rolling one waiting for the drama to start. I'm waiting till they need to come on. All right, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, so it says the hearing is delayed while another trial wraps up in the same courtroom. Okay, so that's why I delay. Yeah, it's definitely a little, we definitely got some smokers, at the local store that be chilling up there, getting on your nerves, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, we definitely got some of those around here. That's why I say, but it's cool. They don't bother nobody. But again, like, I would say if you ain't from around here, you probably wouldn't want to live on this side. But I'm just from here, so it's just like I feel straight. And like I said, my street is laid back. The hood gonna be the hood, but the ghetto is the wild place. Yeah, I be trying to stay out the ghetto. I done came from the ghetto. I ain't trying to go back to the ghetto. Okay. But you know, I just like this area of town. I'm familiar with it. I just like it. But it's quiet. Like I said, I don't be hearing gunshots, none of that. Now I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then you might hear a little pow pow in the wee hours of the morning. You be like, hold on, what is that? But it don't be the reason why it's funny to me because it happened like a couple nights ago. And I had to pause my Netflix and I said, was that a gunshot? Like, for real. Now, if you go on the other side of the neighborhood, you definitely gonna hear some gunshots. You know, I remember, I think the last murder that happened over there, a woman was dragged by a car and killed it and left in the middle of the road. That was on the other side of the neighborhood, though. I live in the suburbs. I'll be honest, when I was raising, when we was raising the kids, we had moved to the suburbs, but shit, that was hood too in its own way. But the cost of living was so much higher. So when me and Mr. True had separated originally, I just wanted to be somewhere that was like comfortable and at the same time just price efficient. And like I'm chilling. Like I said, I don't be having no problem. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Like my street is so like laid back. I can blast my music 5 o'clock in the morning and it's nothing. I don't do it too often, but sometimes I do. Like we have parties, is never no issues with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like my little neighborhood. I'm finally done with my patio, y'all. I'm loving it. Loving my patio. I haven't sat out there yet. Lil Haiti in Miami. Oh yeah, that's definitely the hood. Definitely the hood. And I only know about from the first 48 years. I ain't never been there. What if she don't beat trial doesn't mean it's a wrap for the others. Picture this and that. That has nothing to do with the others. Every case is different. I told y'all that in the Gold Van case, okay? Y'all was like that because Justin Johnson got found guilty, that he was going to get found. It's not, you got to look at it each separately. October 7th is my birthday. My birthday is coming up. Big Libra season on the way. Okay, my baby bus is late. Where they at? Oh, there go the bus. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my grandbaby. Be right back. Come inside and tie your shoe. I had went shopping for you today too. Let me see your shoe. Put your foot right there. Put your foot right there. Thank you. You want a snack? Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all hold it down in the comments. They should, like I told you, it's a delay because they have another hearing still taking place in the courtroom. I need to make my grandbaby some afternoon food. So give me about 10 minutes and I shall be back to finish our conversation. Mars, make sure you hold down the chat for me. All right, y'all. We still waiting for them to finish up with the other court case. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I got to make eggs in the middle of the afternoon. Keep the comments going, and I'll be back. Hopefully, they start sooner before I get back. Alright, I'm back. We still waiting. We are still waiting. Dang, what kind of trial they was waiting on? Alright. What we talking about, y'all? Like, my grandbaby got like a thing for eggs. Like, she will eat eggs any time of the day. I just literally had to scramble her some eggs. And I gotta leave soon. Like, how long they gonna be waiting? I got things to do. Jesus. Look, y'all know I'm trying to get outside. All right, this is the content for today, okay? Nah, she's a Leo. Y'all know she just had a birthday a couple weeks ago, last month. Oh yeah, let me make sure. Is they the only one streaming? Just to make sure, you know, sometimes they be at the little delay. Little delay. Because I got to go. I got things to do. Alright, yeah, we just waiting on that. So she is a Leo. And it was Baby Truth is a Leo. My daughter, my husband, my best friend, both of them, they're Virgos. Yeah, I'm surrounded by Virgos, okay? My grandma, Virgo. I'm a Libra. My other homegirl is a Libra. So yeah, I'm surrounded by Virgos, okay? So she's the only Leo. No, I take that back. I think my dad is a Leo too. I think my dad is a Leo. All right, people, come on. I had to leave by 4:30. Had to leave by 4:30. What we doing? I thought I was gonna be in and out. I thought it was gonna be like an hour. Worst case scenario, if I do have to leave, y'all know I'll leave the live going, and I'll just have to listen and do a reaction later. But yeah, I'm really trying to I'm on the time schedule. Didn't think it was gonna be taking this long. I need to call Mr. Truth real quick. Hold up. 5 minutes is crazy. Must not be off yet, so that's gonna give me a little more time. All right, so we just waiting. This be my thing too, y'all. I don't like missing part of any hearing or trial because it might be something key that you need. But I can't stand starting especially for like a trial or something, starting a live, and then we just be sitting here for an hour. Cause y'all know I don't really be having too much going on before these things. I mean, I did the videos for them, especially because the judge want to get out of there too. I'm telling you, I got my weekend starts today. I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't have to work Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Okay, I don't have to get back to work till Tuesday. And then I take a vacation in September for Mr. Truth's birthday. So I'm about to be off for a week. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for content though that week because we supposed to be out of town. Scroll up. What kind of questions? Y'all know I don't really like answering y'all questions because y'all, especially sometimes on live, because y'all question me so far-fetched. What questions? Why didn't she get a DP? See, what y'all talking about? First and foremost, a civilian ain't getting a DP. Why is y'all talking about DPs? What? Most hated bronze, what's up? Shout out to everybody pulled up while I was out and about. Oh, DP. So hold on. But here's to know why didn't she get the death penalty if everyone else did? Hold on. Hello? Yeah, you off yet? Alright. After the baby finish eating, we're gonna pull up. Alright, we should be there about the same time. We should be around about the same time. Finish about the same time. All right. Okay. Nothing. Why? So why you don't just say no? It seems like that's what you want to say. Nah. Leak it off at 5. Huh? I mean, it's already 4. Well, all right. I'll call you. You heard me? Okay. Bye. Do you think she will get a bond? I don't know. I gotta hear the argument, and it's not that Florida don't give bonds on murders because YNW Portland got one. It's that you have to it's not an automatic bond, so you have to request. What is it? Is it an Arthur hearing? Is it called an Arthur hearing? I think it's called an Arthur hearing. You have to request an Arthur hearing where you basically a bond hearing where you give the judge your version of why the case does not show that you should be in jail without bond type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So, but I don't know, because like I said, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Hold on real quick. Hello? Why? Why you ain't cut it down? So why is it hot? Why do you have the air off in this summer? So you just gonna burn up? Well, okay. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. But I feel you. I'm gonna text you because I want you to do something for me, but I'm doing content right now, so I'll just text you what I want you to do. You said no? Man, don't play with me. Well, I'll call you back when I get off then. I'll call you back. That's why I want to tell. Don't worry about it then. All right. Bye. This nigga just told me he playing the game. Don't text him. What? Honestly, she just need to take the plea deal. She's just waste of time, and her lawyer that talked on the last hearing is trash. Y'all know my stance. If I was her, I ain't taking no plea deal. Not for 18 years. I probably, unless, like I said, unless I can walk out that bitch, I ain't taking nothing. Like on some real stuff. Dang, I just cursed. God dang it. Especially, I be trying to do better. I bet that 18 gonna look sweet when trial start. 18 is 18 regardless. Like, even if like I got offered 18 years, like this is my thing. Why take a plea for that many years when you have a chance? Like when you take a plea, you get 18 years. Okay. You have a chance of getting less, if not zero. Why are y'all against people taking it there? Yes, baby. Do you want some more? Or you fine? But like, why are y'all against people taking chances on trying to like go to trial? Like, forget it. Go to trial. Does she really have a chance though? I don't know, bosses. I got to see how it plays out. She do. You always got a chance. Like, y'all got to think about how much when we just talk about these trials, how we be, some of us be on this side, some of us be on that side. Okay, put it in sight. Some of us be on one side, some of us be on the other side, but we listen to the same info. Now, this year, I'd have been on right side. Some of y'all have been wrong. But nevertheless, like, she ain't got a shot in the dark. Hey, if the jurors think like you, she may not. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't say until the trial happens. I don't know how the story is put together. Shut it up, mama. She gonna shut the door with her in it. It's crazy. Please write it right way. That's crazy. But hey, to each his own. I ain't taking no plea for no double-digit years. Y'all crazy as hell. I don't care if I did it or not. I'm not taking. I for sure wouldn't take no plea for that many years if I didn't do it. I ain't about to take it if I did do it. Mickey, she is now facing life in prison after turning down a plea deal. 18 years is life. I don't care what y'all talking about. 18 years is life. In the state of South Carolina, life here is 35 years, something like that. I mean, that's half of that. That's 18 years. Like, y'all crazy as hell. Hell, like I said, I'm not, it's now 5 years. Okay. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I got a little water in my hand today. But yeah, like, y'all crazy. Come on, just go ahead and take that. Crazy. Listen, I get life is life, cool. But what I'm saying is, no, okay, let me reverse. I probably said it way wrong. But, hold on. Let me see why this girl make on this one. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. But listen, this is what I'm saying. Hey, I get it. Till you die, whatever. Hey, hearing 18 years, that's a death wish to me. So in my own personal opinion, I don't even care what's physical life, natural life. I'm not taking no plea for no double digit. Just point blank. Like, I don't care. 18 years? What kind of plea is 18 years? Like, what kind of plea is 18 years, though? Like, on some real stuff. What kind of plea is that? Like, you got to do 18 years. Like, what is that to plead out to? I feel more confident than getting found guilty and getting sentenced to life before I sit there and just give up and take 18. Fuck that. Not me. Not doing it. Not doing it. I ain't taking 10 to snitch. If I'm gonna tell it, oh, I'm walking out scot-free. If not, it's no need. It's a no. I'm not doing no double digits. And still, you gonna tell and do double digits? That's crazy as hell. If they only offer her 18, they must have a lot of evidence. I say cap. That doesn't technically mean that. Could mean that. And again, it's not even about the evidence. It's gonna be about how they paint the storyline for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't mean that. That's what they want you to think, so your ass can take that plea. So they don't got to put their story together. Y'all better start. And now again, I know a lot of us ain't trying to catch no cases or ain't catching no cases. I'm just saying in general, right? Y'all better start letting them people work for their money. Take that shit to trial. Now, like I said, now they offer you something like no time or a year is different. Now, hell yeah, I'll take a plea for a year compared to life, but 18 years is double digits. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all is crazy. Damn, they still ain't finished. Y'all, I'm gonna have to bow out of here in a minute because it's already 4. And me and Mr. Truth are already beefing over this time. Okay. But when the trial start and they start painting her as a mastermind, they're not gonna paint her as a mastermind. You ain't getting no year for a body. You was a lookout for. It was an example, bosses. Don't think too technical on that. It was just an example. What I'm saying is I'm not taking no plea for no double digits. I don't care if it's for a body, a robbery, a kidnapping, or whatever. I'm not taking no plea for no freaking double digits. Okay? No freaking double digits. Like, you gotta come less. You gotta be in the single digits. Basically, is what I'm saying. Like, other than that, I'm going to trial. That was with the function. With the function. She's not gonna get no mask. Like, y'all gotta remember, even if they did try to paint her as a mastermind, her lawyer's gonna say she was doing what her boyfriend told her. Even though they can't use the domestic violence, they can still say he's the gang member. He's the one pulling strings. If they can prove she dropped low and was a lookout, then she ain't had to drop the low. He dropped his own low. Do y'all not remember what took place last June? We sent him on live and broke down the paperwork. Like, it was for one, it was a couple hours drive between Jacksonville and Tampa, first and foremost. So, like, Foolio dropped his own location. That's a fact at this point. The probable cause warrant already said that they tracked him by his own location drop. Yeah, she ain't had to drop no low. He was doing that on himself, just like a lot of these drill rappers, Mickey, she's not in a position to be making the man. How's she not? Like, what y'all talking about? Look, listen, and I'm gonna just be on some real stuff. Anybody that's a defendant that's fighting a case, you are always in a position to make demands for your life. Whether you make a demand to say you ain't taking no plea, please take control of your life. Don't ever think you can't do it. All right, they should be starting. I'm about to go ahead and mute up. Will she get bond? Hit the poll when I put it up. We'll see. I don't know what just happened just now. You said what she calling around trying to get stuff in her name. I'm gonna need y'all to refresh. I'm not doing a refresh this early because the trial ain't until October. But y'all gonna have to go back and listen back through or read back through the paperwork because I think some of y'all done forgot actually the details of it. Hell, I done forgot something. I'm just gonna say that straight up. So like, but the Airbnb, she was the one that was. Did they hold on? Did they stop the feed? Free. Give me 1 second, y'all. Was that it? No, that ain't it. Remember, wasn't she trying to get like an Airbnb or something? I mean, shoot, they got the Airbnb. She was trying to get one of her homegirls who's going to testify against her to put it in her name. And they ultimately got it in one of the other defendants' name.
All right, have a seat. Have a seat. Everyone have a seat. Okay, I think everyone has their jury instructions. You can read along while I'm reading them to you. Members.
It sounds like they still in the other case, to be honest. I think it's the other case.
John Robert Runyons III, the defendant in
Nah, the other case going on, y'all. I can't wait on it. I got to go. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna leave mine going. I got to get out of here because I got a lot of stops to make. Y'all keep the chat moving. Hopefully they be coming to an end. You should look that case up too. Nah, picture this and that. That's not what I do. Hey, if not looking on random case up like that. You tried it on that one. Not that interested in that. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna leave it up. When they get ready, they will be here. But yeah, I got to get going. I can't. Look, I'm gonna really be divorced if I fool around, be late, because I gotta be somewhere by 5 o'clock. Y'all keep the comments on. I do appreciate y'all, and I'll be listening in. But we'll be back.
Welcome back to Court TV Live. We are in Tallahassee for week one of the matriarch mastermind murder trial. 75-year-old Donna Adelson is on trial for first-degree murder, conspiracy, and solicitation. Prosecutors say that she was the mastermind behind a murder-for-hire plot to kill her former son-in-law, Dan Markel, back in 2014. Donna is the fifth person to stand trial for Markel's murder. Her son, Charlie, his ex-girlfriend, Catherine McBonawa, and two hitmen have already been convicted for their roles in the murder. Let's head back inside the courtroom now. We are hearing several wiretaps between Charlie, his mother, the middleman, Catherine McBonawa, and one of the hitmen, Sigfredo or Garcia.
Well, traffic. I could really find out.
Check your schedule and then we'll work something out, okay?
Yeah, let me do that and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good. Yeah, let's discuss that on future.
I think it's just better that things get hit far early.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't just call and let me know.
Good reason. Let me talk to you tomorrow. We figure out your schedule. We're free until, until we have to pick up the kids. So we'll talk around quick. But, we do some other errands.
All right, circling back to the Garcia birthday present, that was being discussed, we had it on a couple different dates, but in April of 2016. Is Garcia's birthday in April?
It is.
April 27th?
27th, that's correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, now back to our calls. Let's go to the next day, May 5th, 2016. So now Donna Adelson has informed Charlie Adelson about the bump text, right?
She informed me there was something that happened.
All right.
Correct.
And so do we have Charlie to Katie next?
That's correct.
All right, publish VV, please.
Yeah, I think it's already.
Yeah.
What time is your, Google format? Okay, how do you get on? Well, what's that mean about it? It's better. Well, that's good. So the moment when it is standing right now, it's not there.
All right, that one, even for us, was too torturous. So let's do WW, please.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, how are you?
Good, honey. How are you doing?
Good, I'm coming across the bridge now.
Oh, okay. Okay, wonderful.
Well, I'm on the partner is going to come down.
We'll meet you outside. Now you can walk to the pool area.
Sounds good.
Okay?
I'll see you soon.
Okay, I got you. Bye.
All right, XX, please.
Ma'am.
Hello?
No.
No. No.
Come on, put the page outside and she can overlook.
What?
I put the page outside, I'm talking about, put the suit, I mean, she called me out of the group.
Oh, your phone?
Yeah. So I put the page out there, she was up.
Oh,
Well, that.
okay.
It's not like we go through it.
Yeah. Not that old, so, but I don't even know.
Anything else to go with?
No, I'm saying that they go home, so.
You gotta go?
Yeah, I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm talking to them, I was like, okay,
So, we get there?
yeah, so I'm like, we just kind of walking around now. Then I'll tell you them, okay, I didn't have that, okay? So that's how it's coming, to be, we go. Okay. I told you, you're started ringing, or you got. Just, when I text you, just, if you call back to me, I'm sure you're telling me. Okay?
Right.
All right, so everybody's waiting to find out what this next thing is that Mrs. Adelson's got to say.
That's correct.
All right, play YY, please.
The role in the murder for hire of Dan Markel. We're unpacking today's key testimony as prosecutors build their case.
Closing arguments tonight at 8/7 Central, only on Court TV.
Welcome back to Court TV Live, where we are bringing you gavel-to-gavel coverage of the matriarch mastermind murder trial of Donna Adelson in Florida. But we're also following another big trial going on right now in California, the civil assault trial of rapper Cardi B. Former security guard Amani Ellis says that Cardi B scratched her face with a sharp fingernail during an altercation outside of a Beverly Hills OBGYN clinic in 2018. Cardi B testified for 2 days, saying she never touched Ellis and that it was just a verbal altercation. Now, when pressed by the plaintiff's attorney, Cardi B appeared contentious at times. It was fiery at times. We're going to show you all of the best moments from Cardi B's testimony coming up on Court TV tonight at 7 Eastern. You do not want to miss it. It's something else to watch. Now, let's go back to the matriarch mastermind murder trial in Florida. 75-year-old Donna Adelson is accused of conspiring with her son, Charlie, to have her former son-in-law killed. Charlie is currently serving a life sentence for his role in the murder-for-hire plot, and we could soon hear him testify in this trial against his mother. Let's head back inside the courtroom now. We're hearing more wiretaps involving Charlie, his mother, and his ex-girlfriend, the middleman, Catherine McBonawa.
Hey, let me call you a little bit, okay? I may just call you from the landline. I'm with my friend Adam's place in Miami.
Oh.
Right down to the gable, so I'll probably call you from the landline.
Right. You need me going?
Okay. Yeah, I'll call you.
ZZ, please.
Okay, well, like trying to find my mother, like I don't even know where he is.
Just with the monkey bars.
Yeah, probably him, right? Okay, just give me a quick recap, just like what exactly on the text.
And I'm not asking you to do anything about it at all.
Come on.
Pause it for a moment.
Yeah, you gotta go to an appointment.
I might have this a little out of order. Has the meeting already occurred at the Adelson's condo?
Yes, ma'am, it happened.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had that out of order. When did that happen?
That happened after he made the call saying he was coming over the bridge.
Okay.
Happened right after that.
At that meeting, was there any surveillance effort made?
Yes, we tried to go and get close and do a recording.
Where did they go?
They were in a pool area inside the building, like a private area for residents only.
All right, so were you able to capture any of the recorded conversation? Were you able to record any of the conversation?
No, the three of them were in a corner by themselves and we couldn't get close to them.
Who's the three of them?
Harvey Adelson, Donna Adelson, and Charlie Adelson.
Okay, so now this has been reported to McBonawa, and she's about to get more information about what the text said. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please resume the call.
It's like the person said. So you don't take me serious. And you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, the person says, so you don't take me serious, and you have some pooped up calling me up, baby, Katie's baby daddy. So, and then it was like, so you don't know, so you don't, or something, and then there's something about before you. And it was something about like, you don't respect what was done for you or something like.
You don't respect?
Or you don't. No, you don't. It was like, it was like 20 words. You first started off with, so you don't think I'm serious. And now it was, you have something about. Yeah, so you don't take them serious, and you have some pooped out call me up, Katie's baby daddy. You don't appreciate what was done for you or something like that.
Right.
And that was it. It just ended.
Right.
But it came from that same number. The person didn't block the number they're texting from.
Yeah, no, we already got to that. We got to that.
Yeah.
29. I got you.
So don't do anything. And I have a feeling, it's one of two things. And I could care less. I just want the person to stop harassing me.
Well, okay, got
But
you.
evidently, each year, whoever called, the person would give a shit.
No, I had a friend that called, but.
Yeah, whoever it was that called, this person texted my mom at 2 o'clock in the morning. He referenced, the only person's name he referenced in the text was Katie's baby daddy.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, everybody has a baby daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, so the weird thing is, whoever it is, said about what was said to him. Because he has no problem continuing to send text messages from that number.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part that really bothers my life.
Yeah. So don't do anything.
Not afraid, obviously. Somebody is treating or something. Somebody don't get all of this information. It's just, I mean, the personal phone calls, a text, somebody, it's a lot.
Okay, this is my one fear. Nobody can protect somebody all the time. If it's a 1% chance that it is a bad guy who did something that, I worried about my dad's safety going to an office where.
I think she will. Out of me, like,
Yeah, that's what,
And whoever it is, if they're referencing to me, they don't think I'm
So with
here.
us, National Trial Attorney, Jury Consultant Madeline Somerville. All right, Madeline, we know that they're still bringing in, and it's hard because it's so much information. Preparing for a trial is exhausting and time consuming, as you well know. Prosecutor even said, wait, I think I got confused. Which one is this? When did this happen? But I think, again, it's confusing to the jury as they're listening to all of this, even with the transcript, as to what the heck is really going on.
Oh, absolutely. And I think you hit the nail on the head there when you pointed out that the prosecutor herself said, wait a second, what's going on here? If you're confused, you think the jury's not confused? And here's the thing though, just judging it from a jury consultant's perspective, there's a lot of language that Charlie's using here, the gentleman is using here when he's speaking, that sounds very contentious. There's a lot of suspicious sort of dialogue that's happening back and forth, right? Like they're obviously covering up certain things. They're trying not to say certain words. And he's obviously quite upset using, using bad words that are in Spanish, trying to communicate that he thinks are clever, which are obviously not. So at the same time, while it is still super confusing, I think that the general tone and tenor of the voices on the call communicate a lot, actually.
Oh, what a great point. Well, and let's do this. While I have you, let me use that expertise. Let's listen to a call. Again, this one is between Donna, the mother accused of the conspiracy to commit murder charges and solicitation, and Charlie, who has now been convicted. And tell me how you interpret their voices and meaning behind it.
Let's do it.
I've got some paperwork hand delivered to you.
You're being sued?
No, that's what I thought it was, but I'm going to talk to you. Or maybe take me out for dinner, so make sure you bring cash with you.
All right.
Okay?
Do I need to bring cash?
Yeah, if you take me out for dinner, I'm going to have to do it. That's probably a good idea, right?
Yeah. Was this, I should bring cash. I don't have much cash to bring.
Yeah, okay, I'll see how that money can go to PlayStation and see what I can share. Okay.
Was it, can I ask you, is someone blackmailing you?
Well, it's still a good possibility.
You think someone's trying to blackmail you?
Oh, they're talking about the bump, Madeline. And tell me your interpretation of the voices, the words, what it means.
This is so funny. So we're watching things after the fact, right? We're Monday morning quarterbacking it because we know what the outcome is. But allegedly, the matriarch here didn't have anything to do with it. But obviously, if you're a person who's watching this trial and you know her involvement because she needs to pay this guy off, obviously, like an alien from outer space would think that.
Yeah,
So it's just so funny to watch.
Is the jury getting that? We'll have to wait and see. Madeline Somerville, thank you as always. Stay with us. We're going to have more. We're going to hear more on those wiretaps next on Court TV.
Report's not back there.
Okay, very good. Everyone have a seat. Okay, so just a couple of things before we get going. I was alerted that there had been photographs taken when we were over jury selection day, pictures of Miss Andrews, her team, and also me, which were then transmitted via the jail internet system to Miss Andrews. I was also alerted that someone had been broadcasting or recording, doing audio and or visual recordings in the courtroom that I didn't know about. And I just want to make sure everyone understands. No one is allowed to take photographs or audio recordings in court unless they get permission from me, pursuant to the rules of judicial administration, which I'm going to read right now. This is Rule 2.450, technological coverage of judicial proceedings. Subject at all times to the authority of the presiding judge to control the conduct of proceedings before the court, to ensure decorum and prevent distractions, and ensure the fair administration of justice in the pending cause. Electronic media and still photography coverage of public judicial proceedings in the appellate and trial courts of the state shall be allowed in accordance with the following standards of conduct and technology promulgated by the Supreme Court of Florida. B, equipment and personnel. 1, at least one portable television camera operated by not more than one camera person shall be permitted in any trial or appellate court proceeding. The number of permitted cameras shall be within the sound discretion and authority of the presiding judge. 2, not more than one still photographer using not more than 2 still cameras shall be permitted in any proceeding in a trial or appellate court. 3, not more than one audio system for radio broadcast purposes shall be permitted in any proceeding in a trial or appellate court. All that's permitted in my courtroom is the one sanctioned television camera from the media to broadcast, to record video and audio, and only photographers that are have already gotten permission ahead of time to take pictures of me or the proceedings. So I'm just letting everyone know this happened. If it happens again, I'm going to start holding people in contempt of court. Okay? I just want to make sure everyone understands there's to be no unsanctioned audio or video recordings of these proceedings, no matter what courtroom I'm in. Okay, so with that, we are ready to proceed forward with the defendant's motion. And I did review the transcript from the pretrial detention hearing in front of Judge Sabella, so I am familiar with it. And so, Mr. McLymont, this is your motion, so off you go.
Yes, Judge. So we're here. It's 5:30.
Yes, it's late, at least for government workers.
Yeah. So I lost a co-counsel in this time period.
Okay.
I did talk to the state. I don't know if the court is available to do this tomorrow morning, but also when the hearing was set for 10 a.m., I did subpoena Detective Juan Ramos, who's the lead detective, to testify. I don't see him here today. I don't know that he's present
Judge, I didn't realize defense had subpoenaed him. Detective Ramos sent me a message asking if I needed him, and I told him that I did not. I wasn't aware, so I apologize if he was referring to your subpoena.
Yeah, so if we could get him here, and if we could do it tomorrow, I'd appreciate that.
Okay, I don't know.
Judge, I don't know if you received our response to the defendant's motion.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, I did receive it. So, so the answer is I don't know the deputy's schedule. I have no idea what his availability would be, and I'm not available until probably 3 o'clock at the earliest. That's it. So if it's not tomorrow, I've got some time next week. I got to grab my calendar.
Judge, I do have a follow-up medical, but it may be done by then. I just don't. Let me look at what time it is, because I told him I could do it in the morning, but I'm supposed to. If I can just look at my calendar for just a second.
And I do apologize for the late start. The trial I was doing took much longer than anticipated.
Judge, it's at 1:30, and it's just an X-ray, so I think it could possibly be back by 3.
Okay. So I can, if you want to do it tomorrow, that's the time I can offer you. If you don't want to do it tomorrow, we can look next week after the Labor Day holiday. I can grab my calendar.
I guess I would want to.
Can I send a message really quickly to the detective as
Sure.
well, just to see if he's available?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
The detective says that he would be available tomorrow after 3.
Okay.
So that, I guess that would work for us as well.
Okay. All right. Very good. Then we will reconvene at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.